welcome back to my channel. It's me, Day. You guys, I am not going to barely show my face because I look a hot mess, okay? But I did want to come on here and show you guys how I do my root method on my blonde hair or whatever. If you can see this wig that I have on, this is the color that I like to wear if I'm wearing blonde. This is not the color I like. Show you guys the tools that I'm going to be using. I am going to be using an old makeup brush I think I got from the Dollar Tree. So bam. I mean, it's terrible, okay? It's terrible looking. But this is my favorite thing to use, okay? So this is what I use to comb thoroughly to get the dye through the root. Let me show you guys the difference. This is a rat tail comb with double teeth. I hope you guys can see that. Let me show you a regular rat tail comb. Is this one here. And then we have the smaller rat tail comb. And then we have the one that I use, that's the double tooth or double teeth or whatever you want to call it. So these are very similar. Sometimes I go back and forth, but I like to use about this brand. I got the color 107 in mocha. This is a semi permanent dye. I like to touch it up every 6 months. I like to go back in with my wigs and retouch it up. The products: makeup brush, Dollar Tree. 2 rat tail combs, the smaller ones, one with teeth and then one with the double teeth or tooth or whatever you want to call it, and the dye, and of course a cup bowl thing that you use for the dye. So yeah, so I take my time. That's the tedious thing about doing the roots the way I like it. I like to take my time. So I'm going to do 3 layers of this spray and the inside of the wig. So sometimes you will spray and get some actually on the hair. I just like to get my comb and just comb the product out of the hair. This end. Push all of the other hair to the other side. Also, I like to put a little dye on this part here as well. So even if this gets pushed back or the wind blows, you can still see like the darkness on the tracks around. So I love doing that as well. But I won't do that until later. A banana clip. So you can see how much I parted the dye in the brush and just dip a little and just apply it. I pull the hair. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling the hair out and then applying it not as close as possible without touching the lace. And I take my time. Also, it's good to have like a bag or a towel underneath you if you have like carpet and stuff. And I totally forgot that, so I'm going to go do that now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going back and forth with this brush as close as I can. It's almost like painting. It could be fun. So I'm going to get the comb, like what I told you, and only comb it through towards the roots. But mind you, once you wash it out and then you tone your hair, it is going to get lighter. So don't get scared about the dye being a bit too dark. And it also is semi-dye, so then it looks better the more you wear it, it kind of like softens up. This brush or this method, I feel like I have more control of where I'm actually applying the dye. Combing the product through so it can get on every strand. I'm going to comb the front part of it. Taking my sweet time. Get those flyaways more in control. I'm going to start it from the back coming up. So that's what I'm going to do. You're not going to be able to see it on camera. So I'm just going to come back once I get to the front. All right? Okay. Hold this back here. Twist this down because I don't want this to get away. This piece here, I'm just holding it up. You can see how thick it is on the side. Once again, start from the back. Let this sit about 30-40 minutes. I'd rather have it darker than lighter. If it's lighter, I'm gonna have to go back in, retouch everything, but if it's darker, I can just wash some of it out. So that's what I'm hoping, and that's why I leave it in longer than what I would normally leave it in there as. So I'm gonna let it sit, and I'll be back once I do the shampoo method. All right. Bye. This is the best way I can show you guys my sink in my bathroom. I am going to be washing out the dye. As you can see, I had it sit in there for a good, I did say 30 minutes, but I think I left it on for about an hour. So I'm about to wash it out, as you guys can see. Sorry about how it's looking right now, but this is the best way I can set up my camera. So now I'm about to go in and wash this out. So I'm going to keep my ponytail in the back and just focus on the lace front. Everything that I use, I'm going to try to have a link in the description box. I got these items from Sally's, Walmart, Walgreens, they're everywhere. And then the key ingredient is Dawn. This will tone your hair so excellent to take out that brown or like that greenish ash that stays in your hair from the purple shampoo. So this is the true key of making it that really ash blonde that I desire. This is sulfate free color protected shampoo, so I'm going to use this to wash out the roots. Okay, so I just washed that out. As you see, the roots looking so beautiful. So now I'm about to undo my hair out of this ponytail and wash the whole entire wig with the purple shampoo. Old container. Ooh, that is hot. I love this hair. When I'm dipping it, I actually like to not detangle it, but just comb through. And kind of like the method that I use the comb to put the dye on the root so it can get everywhere. That's what I'm doing with a bigger comb with the whole wig. I hope that made sense. The wig took really good. If you guys can see that, it looks really nice. Just putting it all over, no particular way. As you guys can see, it is just so beautiful. I don't know what is in this soap, but it just brings the whole hair to life. Like, I absolutely love it. It's really coming out. So I'm gonna let this sit in. I like to lather it up just a bit, and I do it all over, even the brown. I do it all over. So I love to put the soap, lather it up really, really good, all over the wig, including the brown, and I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes. So I'm just going through the hair thoroughly after washing that soap out to get the tinted blonde that I wanted you guys to see. It is beautiful. That's it. I'm loving the shade of this blonde. So pretty. So gorgeous. So I'm gonna let it sit right here in my sink for another 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit. All right, and I'll be back again. Hey, you guys, I'm not coming back on the camera because I look a hot mess, okay? But I wanted to come on here and show you guys I washed out the soap that I had sit in there, and this is the end result. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to let it air dry, and once it air dry, I'm going to take pictures and put inserts inside of this video. But I just wanted to come on here and show you guys. Look at the roots, baby. Let me bring it in a little closer. Let me bring it in a little closer, baby. There we go. Baby. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I used the shampoo and also the soap on the black as well. So even though I did the work to dye this part, for it to be a gradient blend and it can look all the way just everything like this, baby, you make sure you do those roots too, okay? Be show you guys what it looked like. So there you go. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. Appreciate it. Peace, love, and happiness to you, darling. Yes. Bye.